family moved to Canada when I was pretty young.
Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay. Okay. Y'all can hear my voice? Produces just, but not too much. Kind of like it. Oh, this is good music. I love that. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope everybody had a good day. I kind of had a good day. I had a good day. If you'll all allow me to start, I actually was, I kind of tweaked a little bit, like, you know, my YouTube channel a little bit. And for those on Twitch who don't know, I have a YouTube channel. If you !info in the chat, you'll actually be able to see a link to a video that I've done, which is just kind of an overall, like, it's an explanation basically of what you're gonna find on my channel, a little bit about me, about myself, about my background, and like all of that stuff. So if you want to know just more about me, about the channel, we're gonna be able to find here and on YouTube, just like !info in the chat. For those of you who are on YouTube, you're already there. You're already there. You know, you just have to just watch the video, pretty much. So today what I did is I just kind of like uploaded stuff online, and when I'm done streaming, it just automatically takes, you know, like the YouTube live stream, and it just switches it into a video. So y'all can follow my past streams over there. But I didn't know like how to make like thumbnails and all that stuff. So basically I did that today. I just find these kind of like really cool thumbnails. I think they're cool. I think they're kind of little, like, you know, photo session of, like, you know, different kind of like expressions, different faces, different whatever, and like different things that I'd like to be able to use for thumbnails. And then I found like a really cool, like a nice template which is easily modifiable, and I just took like maybe like the 8 video-ish on my channel, and I just did a thumbnail for all of them. So if you go on my channel, you're just gonna see like just like kind of like the same thumbnail-ish for like different videos, different set templates and stuff. I think it's gonna make it just more overall like more attractive and something. So today, kind of what I did, I just spent the day, you know, trying to figure that out, see how it goes, try to understand, you know, the game of all of this stuff better. So I hope you'll find that nice. If you know, like, if there's any comments, any, you know, critique, any whatever about these thumbnails, about this stuff, obviously, let me know and we'll see what we can do with it. So today what we have planned, as y'all can see in the title, is we're gonna be fishing for viewers. And no, I don't mean like, you know, like hot tub stream and stuff like that. You know, like what we're gonna be doing actually today is we're actually gonna go fishing in game. Fishing is a profession that I haven't leveled ever on any of my characters. On honest to God, on the 15 years that I've played this game, I've never leveled fishing whatsoever. But I know that fishing is a moneymaker. I know that like fishing is even like before, you know, like TBC arrives and like whatever, if you want to have this stuff leveled up already ready to go for when TBC comes out, is going to be super useful because not everyone is going to have fishing, and a lot of consumables that you'll use for raids and stuff like are coming from either a mix of like cooking and fishing and all that stuff for food buffs and whatnot. So like fishing is just a great way, because a lot of people don't want to level fishing because it's not the greatest thing to do, honestly. Then you kind of have exclusivity, you know, like you have exclusivity in the sense that like you will be one of the few ones that will have these recipes and that will be cooking these fishes. And since it's going to be pretty much consumable material for like anyone, right? For anyone that are doing raids or doing pretty much any content that want food buffs, then they'll want, you'll sell them on the auction house and you can send them pretty high because everybody will want them. But anyway, it's just a great profession to have. I've never done it before, and I thought it would bring a kind of like, you know, like a chill atmosphere, you know, for those of you out there that actually love to go fishing in real life. You know, you can just, you know, I imagine it to be a similar thing. We're just gonna be sitting there around that pond, throwing a little fishing pole in there, hoping a fish is gonna bait, you know, and you're just gonna pull it back, and we're gonna do that basically non-stop until we're able to reach our 300. I have found a very useful, you know, guide out there to know like how to do it. I've taken notes in my cell phone about how to actually manage to get to 300 in the most like efficient way possible for leveling, cooking, and fishing at the same time. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do, and we're going to take whatever comes out of this stream, the footage that comes out of this stream and the journey and the fishing and like all of that stuff, we're gonna take like fragments and segments of it, and then we're gonna transform that into a guide that I'm gonna be uploading on YouTube over the course of the next week. So let's dive into it, folks. Alrighty, so here we are in good old Stormwind. So we're gonna see if we have sold anything. Okay, we have sold a little bit of that. I haven't made much. I tried to sell these for like about something like 50 gold or something. Obviously they haven't sold. I think they're great for hunters, like for like survival hunters that want to like stack up agility as much as possible to have as much attack power as possible, but it hasn't sold. So maybe, you know, maybe we're gonna try it again at like a different price. But anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually clear up my bags. Let me just check here. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're going to send, that's what I always do, I send my stuff to my alt. So for example, this guy, I'm gonna be sending him all of this stuff. So I'm gonna be sending him that. He's gonna be having it in his mailbox, and then I'm just gonna send it back to myself. I'm gonna hit return, and it's gonna send it back to this guy. And that way, it's gonna be sitting in my mail, and whenever I'll need it, either like, you know, for raids or something like that, I'll just open the mailbox, pick it up, and it's already ready to go. So we don't have a lot of space. Be careful. I want to put something that's a little more, you know, like resistance, outside world oriented, and everything that's not that, we're going to shove it in a bank, whatever we can. Okay, so let's go with that. I think I'm just gonna go that way. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, so I actually kind of like the look of my priest when I wear this gear. It's like all like deep red with like some gold and like the turban and all that stuff and the staff. I don't know, I just feel like it. I feel like it kind of looks badass. I don't know. Maybe you guys will like it, but I do. Alright, so we are lucky because the first place that we need to go to be able to do this is actually in Goldshire. And we are pretty much there. So see, we have a fishing pole. I already bought that. Now what we need is shiny bauble. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think we'll be able to buy it at the fishing trainer, which is in Goldshire. The first place we're gonna go is in Goldshire. I said Goldshire, but I think like the actual pronunciation is supposed to be Goldshire or something. Yeah, I think the actual pronunciation, if you ask, you know, like people that speak proper English and not meaning not me, they'll probably tell you that the right pronunciation is Goldshire. Just like the you know the sauce that everybody puts on everything that's like Worcestershire, like all of the people around me, which is, keep in mind, I come from like a French family, right? So like we pronounce things completely wrong, completely differently, but that sauce there, we call it like Worcestershire, which maybe like, you know, English people don't pronounce it that. That's how we do it. And I've learned, somebody once told me, it's not Worcestershire, whatever that is, it's Worcestershire. So now I just take the whatever ends in sheer or shire, like Goldshire, Northshire, and I just say sheer instead. And hope that I'm right. Okay, so we're supposed to find a dude. I believe he's over here. I believe he's around here. No? Maybe in there? Can't find him. I'm just going to target him on the name. Oh, it sounds like Lee Brown. Lee Brown or Jason Mathers.
You need something?
Is it Lee Brown? Journeyman Fishing. Yes. Where do I find shiny baubles? I thought this guy would sell me shiny baubles. Inner? No. Okay, chat, we have a problem. We need 5 shiny baubles. And I don't know where to buy them. Let's go see if the, like, you know, the inn, someone is selling that as in the inn. So I'm saying bauble that way, not because it's because it's written B-A-U, B-L-E. So it's not like bubble, you know, it's bauble.
I supply only the finest goods.
See that thing? That thing. Shiny bauble. Is that the way you're supposed to pronounce this, chat? I don't know. Apparently we need 5. So I'm gonna buy 5. And just to clarify, I think that later I will have to buy something from it. I might as well buy them now. Brilliant smallfish, is it there? Yes. Yes, brilliant smallfish and longjaw mud snapper. Yeah. All right. Oh, we are on the way. This is happening. We are going to be... Are we excited? Are we excited to literally fish for hours? Hours on end of fishing non-stop until we reach 300. Well, not non-stop, but like over the next few streams. So, as you know, as I've mentioned earlier, I literally never have leveled fishing in my life. So I know there's supposed to be these like little, you know, ponds or something. But there is none. All right, we're gonna make this cute. Let's go here. Okay. We are going to make a How do we do this? Okay, so I equip the thing. Okay, I need this is what I need, not the fishing pole. Okay, we have the fishing pole up, and then we throw. Damn. Oh, look at this. Look at this beauty, chat. Ah, shit, I'm stupid. I forgot to attach the shiny bauble. Oh, there we go. There we go. Our first fish fished. A raw long jaw mud snapper. This is... Yes. Yes. Okay, did that give me a skill? Oh, look at that. Look, you guys don't see it, but can I like drag this somewhere else? Is it possible to do that? No, actually I can't. Anyway, we got a skill. We got a skill. We're onto something. Okay, so now what I need to do is attach my shiny bauble. It is attached. We have increased fishing for 10 minutes. 10 minutes tops. All right. Let's keep doing this. Oh, wait. You're too far. Okay. There we go. Yes. Look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. This is perfect. This is life, folks. All right. Here we go again. Oh my god, I am so excited to do this. I'm actually absolutely not. I'm absolutely completely faking this. I don't want to do this, but hey, we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna be listening to chill music. I'm gonna be having some nice conversation with the chat. We're going to make this interesting. Hey, this is literally perfect mute for this, isn't it? Just look at this. This nice little ambiance, the little torch. Look at it. This is amazing. This is so cute. Oh, no, what is it? Oh, got it. Got it. And we're on fire. So we want to pretty much, apparently what we want is, I think we want like 60 of each is the ballpark that I found. Let me verify. Give you false information to the chat. Although y'all just keep trolling me all the time, giving me false information anyway, but I'm gonna stay honest. I'm going to stay honest. Okay, so we want about 60 brilliant small fish and 60 long jaw. So hey, we're there. We're almost there. 2 out of 60 and 5 out of 60. Look at us go. We are on a roll. We are on a roll. This is going to be by far the most innovative, action-based, full of drama stream you will have ever attended in your entire life. Ever. Oh! No. What are you doing? Oh, she's gonna steal my spot. Don't. Whew. My spots. My little dwarf priest spot. Now, you know what I should have done? Well, I don't have space in my bank, so it would have like taken space for nothing. But what we should have done is we should have bought fishing clothes. I am absolutely sure that at the auction house there must be some set of gear somewhere that is called like fishing something. Oh, I wish I thought about that earlier. That would have. I kind of feel like doing it. Should we do it, chat? Should we go buy fishing clothes? Okay, we're at 13. We're at 13 skill. Nobody wants to go force me to spend nonsense gold on clothes. But you guys are saving my money. Important money here to be able to save for, you know, mounts and stuff. Be able to save for epic mount. I kind of want to do that thing. I will want to try that thing where, you know, it's like before the switch to TBC, there is supposed to be like I need to have more information on this. Make sure I do it right. But there is supposed to be that thing where you like right now the mount is about like 1,000 gold ish, and it's like a lot of it is the skills. Like the skills cost a lot, or the skill doesn't cost a lot but the mount does, or something. No, the mount costs nothing but the skill does, and that's basically reversed when TBC comes out, which means if you wait, like I could buy the mount right now and just like have it in my bag, and it will cost me not a lot to have the mount in my bag. And when TBC is gonna come out, I just need to purchase the skill. And at this point, the skill, instead of being like something like 800 gold, is gonna be like way cheaper. And then you just like buy the skill, and by doing that little like gimmick there, you can save like hundreds of gold, like something like I think it's like 200 or 300 gold just by doing that. So. And by the way, again, like I said, I'm not actually 100% sure of like how it works. So don't like go out there and do it right now. But it might be the opposite. It might be that we need. Yeah, it might be that we need to buy the skill right now, and then you buy the mount instead of buying the mount right now and then the skill. So I'm not sure. Just go look it up. Go look it up to whichever is cheaper between the mount and the skill. Buy it now, and you'll save it later for when TBC's gone. You just buy the other one whenever the other thing comes out. So I don't know if it's going to be in pre-patch that the prices are going to switch, or is going to be really when TBC itself is going to come out. But I will definitely be doing it, and I guess I keep you posted. Has everyone been like fishing in real life? Like, is everybody here like a fan of like actual fishing? That like sees this and kind of sees it as a kind of like, you know, like trip down memory lane, or you know, memories of their own like past, or like activities that they like to do, and they're kind of like, yep, sounds about right. Because I sure am not fishing. I am deathly allergic to fish and seafood. Deathly allergic to fish and seafood, and it's all, you know, like some people are like, you know, like, oh, you're not actually allergic to the fish, you're just allergic to the like, you know, like the iodies and the preservatives and whatever they put in the food. But no, I'm actually allergic to the fish. So for those who didn't know, I lived in Japan for a bit. At the end of my undergrad, so my undergrad was in Asian studies, and I specialized in Japanese stuff, so like Japanese culture, Japanese history, Japanese language, Japanese, you know, whatever. So there was a deal that was struck. Like, we were the first cohort to be able to have access to this. It was just a brand new thing in our program because our program was relatively small then. at University of Montreal, and the idea was like you would do your classes at like University of Montreal, like all the way to we would do like beginner and medium level classes, and then if you could, the last year, like for a chunk of time, for like basically for 4 months during the summer, you would go to Japan and you would take Japanese classes in Japan. So you would take classes like, you know, like reading classes, writing classes, blah blah. So you would take mostly language classes over there, and you would study that during the entire summer, and then you would come back for the beginning of the school year. And during these 4 months that you would stay there, these 4 months would count as your advanced level courses in your program. So you would do the class over there, and then it would be credited as courses for your university, and it would be credited as advanced level courses. So that's the way it worked. It was a new system that was implemented basically for us, for that cohort. And it stayed because I know like friends that weren't able to go in the first year that was in the program with me. They went on the year after, and they were kind of always asking us for advice as to like obviously like where to go, how to make friends, blah blah blah. So anyway, so before all of that to say that before going to Japan, I knew I was allergic to fish and seafood for all of my life. Since I was a kid, I was like, I think 2 years old or something like that. And my parents were eating lobster. I think it was lobster, like crab or something like that at my grandma's place. And we were just like around the table. And I was a kid, and I was just like playing with like, I had like the pincers or the claws, whatever they're called. So they was there, and I was just kind of like, I took them in my hands and I was playing with them. You know, probably was eating some of it too, like, you know, just as well as I could at that age, I guess. And eventually I just become like red and bloated and had a hard time to breathe and like all of that stuff. So they just brought me to the hospital, and we had the news that I was allergic to fish and seafood. And they did the test, and it's literally an anaphylactic shock. So if I eat fish or seafood, I literally stop breathing. My throat contracts until there's no space left for air to go through, and I literally stop breathing. So I knew I was allergic to fish and seafood. But when I grew up, my parents keep cooking stuff like, you know, like shrimps and all of that stuff. And maybe it's a thing, I don't know, but like in like French culture or French inspired cultures, like in Quebec, there's a meal that's called raclette. So what a raclette is it's, imagine you have like a grill on top, and under it you have like little like slots that you can insert spatulas. So let's say it's like, imagine that it's round. So you have like a round thing, and the top is a grill, and then there's like about like, I don't know, like 2 inches of space. There's like elements, like there's elements. There's a grill on top that is like covered. The grill is like completely covered. It's not just bars, it's actually like a full thing. So you have the grill, like imagine like a pan looking thing almost. Sometimes it's literally like a piece of rock. And under it you have like elements that are heating the thing, but the elements are also heating like downwards, whatever's under. So what you do is there's actual slots that you put in, like a little, like a spatula looking thing, or it looks like a little pan. It's about like this big, and usually it's like either squared or triangled or whatever. And you put it under. So it cooks, it heats up the grill as well as cooks whatever you put under. And on the top of that grill, we would cook stuff like chicken, meat, mushrooms, vegetables, and whatever. And my parents would also put like shrimps. So they would put shrimp that would cook right next to the chicken, like on the same thing. The oils would kind of like, you know, get mixed up and like whatever. And I was fine. Like nothing ever happened from me doing that. So nothing ever happened from me eating shrimp that was cooking right beside my chicken. And that led my parents to think that there was a possibility that I was not allergic to fish and seafood anymore. So they thought I was not allergic to fish or seafood anymore. And that thought was kind of in my head for a bit. I was kind of like, what if I'm not actually allergic to seafood? Who knows? Because allergy people, it's kind of a known thing that allergies come and go. So I ended up going to I'm gonna reapply that to my fishing pole. I ended up, before leaving to Japan, because as everybody associates Japan with like, you know, like sushis and stuff and like whatever, and I'll talk about it after because it's not entirely true. Like seafoods and whatnot. Anyway, so before going there, I was like, listen, I'm going to give it a shot. What if I'm not allergic? That would be awesome. Maybe I'd be able to eat it there, eat, you know, sushi for the first time and stuff. And so I went to the doctor, did the whole thing. He, like, you know, put stuff on my arm, you know, like did all the stuff that allergy doctors do, I guess. And I had all the spots came through, all, you know, like the little spots and like all that stuff. Nothing changed and whatnot. So he just basically confirmed that I was still allergic. But it was also, you know, I had like the kind of like, you know, the breakdown of like which one is worse and like whatever. So we always knew from when I was a kid, my worst allergy from fish and seafood and stuff is actually salmon. So salmon is the worst for me. And second is lobster, which I kind of knew that because if people cook lobster and I'm in the house, I can't be in the house. My like I start itching and I start whatever. So lobster, actually I have a reaction when people can like cook it around me, but I don't have that from other fish and seafood. It's basically when I eat it. So what that doctor told me from that test is he told me, like, your body rejects the protein of the fish. So the fish, like, you know, for those who don't know, a little like kind of like genetics class, I guess, or like whatever, but the like your DNA is a bunch of like, I don't know what's the word in English, but it's like amino acids or whatever. That's like AA, it's like the name of the thing. So your DNA is a bunch of like AA that are clumped up together that form like a DNA. And AA are a form of protein. So the materiality of the DNA in your body is actually like protein. So my body simply rejects the AA or the protein that is found in like the DNA of the fish. So if I ingest the fish or whatever, my body rejects it, and it rejects it by like basically anaphylactic shock. So I need to like, you know, obviously like it's like the EpiPen, I'm gonna stop breathing, I need to have this this adrenaline shot to open up my airways so I can breathe and, you know, like all that stuff. Whoa, look at that! We got a offhand, chat. We got a fish offhand. That's a sign. That's a sign. I gotta go find fishing gear now. I'm sorry. I'm taking a break from this fishing. I need to find fishing gear. Look at this beauty. Is a fishing pole one hand? No, it's two hand. Okay. So, I did the test. My body rejects the protein of the fish, and therefore I cannot eat it. But I don't know if I can touch it. There's a chance that I can touch it, but I'm not sure. And honestly, all of my life, since I was basically 2 years old, you know, I've been drilled in my head. Like, if I eat seafood or fish, I die. If I eat seafood or fish, I die. So, the idea of taking a chance that, like, touching seafood is going to, like, potentially make me die, because is the biggest dissuasive you could ever give me for not trying it. So, I don't even want to try it. I don't even get close to fish and seafood, and I'm vegan now anyway, so it's like I'm not like getting close to like meat in general, so that's not a problem. But yeah, that's my story with fish. So I never went all of that story to basically say that I have never been fishing. I have never been fishing, and I never will, because not only for you know, like ethical reason, I think the fish are like, I don't want to fish them, you know, but yeah, I don't want to fish them, but also like I actually think I can't, like I can't touch them. Like if you know, something happened, I can't just like take them out of my hand and just, you know, like do whatever needs to be done to it. Okay, let's try something. Let's say fish. Let's see if there's a thing called like fisherman. Okay, what armor? Okay, let's go armor, cloth. Oh, no more fishermen, no more fishermen. We want to see if we can find something, anything that could give a fisherman vibe, you know. You know, like these, I want like these hat looking things. You know, there's all these, you know what I mean? Ah, these stuff. No. I want this look, the look of the icons. Let's see if folks can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. Like, oh, I'm not gonna pay that price for sure. I don't even have the gold for it, but. Do we want to fish with a miner's cap, chat? Is that what's going on? Okay, now we're getting in the real deal. Like, I don't want to like, I want to pay millions of gold for that. I just want to have the Admiral's hat. Oh. And it's only 17 gold. That's not too bad. That is actually not too bad. Okay, let's see if there's different stuff. Let's see if we can find something else. What about this? Oh, no. Shit, that's actually perfect. See, this is the look I'm going for. This is the look I'm going for, but like, I don't want to pay 27 gold for that. Like, what? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go hatless. We don't need a hat. We don't need a hat, and we don't need any of these fancy. We don't need any of these fancy shoulder pads and stuff. Like, you know, it's not for us. Now we're not. You know what? We're gonna go. Just go with a shirt. I have one. We're gonna use the shirt that I have. Okay, waist. What do you have? Legs. Armor, cloth, legs. I like when people do that. They just put the crappiest item in the game and they sell it for like 1 million gold. Okay, let's take off our clothes. Let's just do it. Okay, okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Omnicat's boot. What about our gloves? Nah, too fancy. What about our belt? The belt is fine. But I'm not sure about the boots. I'm not sure about the boots. What about bracers? Nah, screw the bracer. Okay. Let's see if we can find a better boots. Better boots. Okay, feet. Let's see what they have to offer. What did it even look like? I'd like to see if we can find, like, you know, something that looks like I don't know, like rain boots or something. Actually, now that I like compared a few of these, I think my boots might not be too bad for this. The other thing I could have would be the, you know, the one that we saw earlier. Oh, rain collar boots. I had higher expectations of these. No, you know what? We're just gonna wear our boots. Yep. There we go, chat. This is our fisherman look. What do we think of it? Do we need another shirt? Let's try to see if we can find another shirt. It's a cool shirt, but I think we can do better than this. I think we can do better than this. Armor. Miscellaneous shirt. Okay, what do they have? Red linen shirt? Nah. What? Nah. I want something that looks like old, you know, like this probably. Nah. Ooh, we love the lavender. Oh, the pink. Oh, the pink. Pink's my favorite color, chat. If you haven't noticed from all my overlays and stuff on YouTube and like whatever, you know. Oh, a bold shirt. Look at that bold shirt. I think we might have a thug shirt. Oh, look at that. That looks badass. Oh, I wish I could. No, we're gonna go for the pink one. Yep, it's been decided. It's been decided, chat. It's been decided. We are fishing with a pink mage weave shirt. What's the cheapest out there? This guy? Okay. Magic guy, you just made a gold 50. Simply because your thing is pink. That's it. Okay, I'm going to send my alt Icky Misk. Gonna send it my current shirt. Yep, and we will be equipping this magnificent pink. Ah. Chat, we are ready to rock and roll. Wait, I'm considering buying the Emerald's hat. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Screw it. Screw this. I don't care. 17 gold. I don't care. I have a lot of gold. I can afford it. It's not gonna put me in any trouble. I'm doing it. Chat. We are ready to rock and roll. Look at us go. Look at us go. Isn't this the most gorgeous dwarf you have ever seen in your entire life? Oh, look at this beauty. This is just perfect. This is the embodiment of perfection. We are happy because we are about to go fishing for days. For days, quite literally. All right. Go back to our fishing. Enough messing around. Enough messing around. I wish I could equip this while wearing the fishing pole. Maybe I can. Let's try. No, I can't. That would have been awesome. Okay, so we're supposed to have about 60 of each. About 60 of each. We're halfway there for these guys, and we're about like a quarter in for these. Go back to our little place, a little spot. Crystal Lake, Gold Shear. Here we are. I kind of wanna go here because I kind of want to sound like I'm badass. Hello, welcome. Power of Warlocks. Thank you, Power of Warlocks. All right, so we're all set. We're ready to go. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. You're more than welcome to say hi, in the chat. I would like to be able to get to know you better. We have all of our set. Look at that. We look absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at this. Thank you. Look. Aren't we looking great here? Look at that. Look at this dude. The Admiral hat, the pink shirt. This is absolutely perfect for this day of fishing. Alrighty, let's do this. So, I don't know if you were there earlier, but basically what happened is we were on a fishing journey. I am going to level my fishing from 0 to 300. That is the goal. This is what we're trying to do here. But on the way there, oh, awesome. That's so cool. So on the way there, we fished this beauty here. We fished this absolutely incredible offend. It's best in slot, if you did not know. So we fished this, and I was debating whether I should buy fishing gear for this, just clothes that makes me look awesome as I fish. And when I got this fish, I saw like, this is a sign from the universe, man. I gotta go get some gear. So now we're back from this auction house trip, and we're ready to fish some more. Let me apply my shiny bauble. So what class do you play? I'm guessing Warlock. Lock, Pelly, and Warrior. That's kind of a good variety. Are you on, which server are you playing on? Windseeker. I think I have a friend on Windseeker, actually. I just came back playing basically 3 weeks ago. I started at the beginning of the expansion. Like, you know, like whenever Classic WoW came out, I got to level 16 on Druid, and then I had to stop playing, and I just started like 3 weeks ago. So I started this guy on Faralina. I transferred all of my gold and like whatever to this guy, and then I transferred it to Faralina because it was just not a dead server. But I think I have a friend that's on Windseeker. Is it how's the server over there? Is it like super populated? Is it active? What does it look like? 6.5 stream. Yeah. That's a long time, my man. You have a lot of energy. Good server. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Is it like because for example on this guy right now I just dinged like 60 basically a week ago, and I managed to get some run. I got super lucky on my loots, and I'm like full like pre-raid best in slot kind of thing and like whatnot. So I'm pretty happy about that. But like it's really hard to find a group for like, you know, stuff like MC, IQ 20 and ZG is not too bad, but for like MC specifically, and maybe even Blackwind Lair, like there's not a lot of stuff running. Is it the same on your server too? Or is it still kind of like fresh 60 friendly more than this one? Kind of got epic music going on for that fishing stream. That's kind of a... I feel like it doesn't quite fit with the beat, but you know, it's just gonna pretend like we're actually doing something epic. Actually, in my mind, I've never leveled fishing ever. In all of the years that I've played World of Warcraft, no matter the expansion, I've never leveled fishing. So in my mind, doing a thing where I'm leveling from 0 to 300 is actually a pretty epic journey, I must admit. And we do have the gear to support that. We do have the amazing clothes to support an amazing fishing journey to 300. So I know you folks can't see it very clearly, but if I do this, you might be able to. Yep. So we are currently at 62 of fishing, but we do have plus 25, which is definitely not like, but it's helpful like to be able to fish for higher fishes, but at the same time it's not our accurate numbers. I think it comes, yeah, it comes from the baubles and stuff that we're putting it on. So the numbers aren't incredibly relevant right now, this number here, because we're not going to stop at 65. We're going to stop when we get 60 of each. Because it's only with the 60 of each, after that we'll be able to level our cooking. So yeah, we get... let me do it that way. Oh, we got another one. That's why I was like, I didn't change that. Oh, it's actually bigger. Is it? Oh, what the hell is this? Look at this. Look at this. We have a 12-pound mud snapper. And then we have a 15-pound mud snapper. If you use... Okay, I know I get it. I know it's like, you know, it's... Well, it's a fantasy game. It doesn't have to follow rules of logic. I get it. I understand. But in pretty much most circumstances, even in fantasy worlds, if you weigh more, there's something going on, you know? You might have bigger bones, you may be taller, but like there needs to be a physical difference between 12 pounds and 50 pounds. And I would say that's probably even more true of a fish. You know? It'd be like, you know, 3 pounds on a human being, you don't always notice. But on a fish, I feel like it's a pretty big difference. And look at that. Absolutely no difference. This is sad. This is sad. Blizzard needs to fix this. Alright. Let's continue. I wonder if these sells. Like Power of Warlocks. Have you ever leveled fishing before? Do you know if these offense sell? Do you have any clue? Oh, that's got a good groove. I mean, we're supposed to be like, I literally just put like a chill playlist, you know? I put like chill playlist, and look at the music they've been giving us. It's actually kind of epic. It's pretty epic, I would say. I like. I'm liking this. I'm digging this. It's like it has a really cool groove, but at the same time, it has like that video game vibe to it, you know? By the way, I know that like some of you are watching me on YouTube right now, like on the YouTube live stream, but most people are on Twitch. And on Twitch, it is part of an application that I've downloaded in the game that whenever there's a song that plays from this system of this app that I use that is called Pretzel Rocks, it actually mentions it in chat. So it says in chat what is the song playing. So if ever there is a song that you would like to know, you know, like what's the name, something that you like, and it's all for YouTubers and streamers out there, all the songs and music that they have is non-DMCAable. So you can't have copyright strikes from playing that music on stream or on your YouTube videos. But yeah, so if ever there's anything in there's a song that you like, you think it's pretty cool, you can always ask me in the chat, like on YouTube. You can always ask me in the chat, and I'll tell you what the song is. But if ever you just want to know, like on your own, whatever, you can just hop on my Twitch on Fugeki22, twitch.tv/Fugeki22, and just scroll in the chat, and you'll see all the songs that I've played are going to be there. Ooh, we got a little blues going on here. Guess I should put my lower tone fit with the mood of the music. I feel like most blues people talk like this. If I'd be a radio host, and as a radio host I would be hosting a blues channel, I would definitely use this voice. Alright, so we are at 75. I can't see it right now. We are at 75 fishing, but we don't have enough fishes to continue. Pretty far, actually. Well, we're almost done with these guys. We just need more of these. Let's continue. I'm not gonna use my shiny bauble because yeah, just because. I'm not gonna use it because like we're already at 75, so having like 25 more, I don't think it's gonna give me anything right now. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. I have a kind of like a weird like hiccup thing going. So, stream ends in about 30 minutes. So what we want is we would like to be able to have all of this done. All of this, these 20 stuff right here, right? We want 60 of these and we want 60 of these. These are probably going to be done, but these most likely weren't. So what we want is by the end of the stream, we hope that we're going to have enough fish. So that way tomorrow when I'm going to come back, we're going to continue our fishing journey. And we're going to do it starting from 75 plus. And don't forget that if ever you're, you know, like, if ever you're missing this or you're only seeing a part of it or something like that, eventually I am going to take in the next few weeks, I am going to take footage from the stream and I am going to put it as a YouTube video. I'm gonna edit it a little bit with my absolutely mind-blowing, incredible editing skills, video editing skill that I absolutely do not have. It is completely wishful thinking and I'm absolutely BSing you right now. I do not have any video editing skill whatsoever. But we're gonna figure something out. We're gonna figure something out, and I am going to be putting a video out there for you folks to be able to have a fishing guide, seeing everything that we're doing right now and be able to reproduce it yourself. Cool songs. I like that. There is a playlist actually on this app, on the Pretzel Rocks app. There is a playlist that is called Ambiance, and I kind of want to play it because I don't know. It just feels right with what we're trying to do here with the you know, like with the stream. You're just having like nice ambiance, some chill stuff going and whatnot, you know. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I feel like it's gonna just put everyone to sleep, you know, because obviously cooking streams are, everybody knows at this point. It's like the knowledge is out there. It is generalized knowledge. It's like spread across all societies of culture, of time and space. Everybody knows that fishing streams are always the most exciting things in the world. Like it just is. It's like, you see, like just look at what's going on. Just look, how could you not be completely thrilled by fishing streams? Like, we have this amazing looking, this absolutely gorgeous looking dwarf with his admiral hat, his pink shirt, his little fishing pole, that is just sitting there in a beautiful environment fishing to some chill music. Like, how is that not the epitome of streaming right here? This is gold. This is gold content. This is like, everybody knows that, like, either on the YouTube like algorithm, on the Twitch page, it's gonna be like up front, like the first row, everyone will see cooking stream, not cooking stream, but fishing stream, and they're gonna be, my god, this is it. This is the future of streaming. Okay, so we have our 60. We have our 60 of these. Now we just need a shit ton of these, which do not seem to drop whatsoever. But we are not excited about that. We are not excited about that. Oh, we got another one. And the thing is, these ones, am I wrong in saying that these ones sometimes you get like more than one? Like, I haven't, like, if I can be absolutely completely honest, I haven't been paying much attention to what's going on. But I feel like I cannot possibly have fished, I've clicked on this wobbling thing like 62, 88, like 88 times. Nah, it's not happening. I don't know, maybe it is. I have a feeling like you can get more than one. Let me scroll back in mine. Oh, it actually seems you only get one. Okay, okay. So I guess we're only 30 clicks away from these dudes here. Well, why is it that we need 60? I'm not convinced, chat. I am not convinced. Oh, what, I miss it? Shit, I missed it. Okay, let me check. Yeah, we need more because we need to cook these until we reach 110 cooking. And we have too much of all these other stuff. Okay, we continue, chat. We continue. It's okay. It is not a problem. This is a journey that requires determination, patience, fun, absolute fun, incredible drama, absolutely incredible drama. Like, when is it gonna bob? Am I gonna click? Oh! This is drama. This is true, real drama intensity right here. So having a little bit of that, again, for like, you know, 32 more clicks minimum is fine. It's fine by me. I don't mind that. I wish they would do a thing. I think that in, if I'm not mistaken, in Retail WoW, like in the modern version, you can actually, like, if you equip the fishing pole, I don't think it goes into your main hand or something. I think it goes into like another slot or something, so you can, or maybe you don't need to equip it whatsoever. I'm not sure, but that way you can like still have your main weapon in your hand as you are going to go fishing. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone in the chat actually knows. Okay, what is this? Did I order baby sleeping music? I know I said chill, but there's limits. No, there's chill and there's chill. But that's not chill, that's just sleeping. Okay. It's actually called cat nap. Want to hear a funny story? It was absolutely not a funny story whatsoever, but let's just call it that. You know, we're fishing, folks. We're fishing, so it's story time. It's story time with Fugeki, who is fishing on his dwarf priest on this journey to max fishing. Okay. So here's the funny story for you guys. You know, earlier I said to you that I'm deathly allergic to fish and seafood. It's true. It's absolutely true. But I am also deathly allergic to cats. Yep. So, you know, all of you out there that are kind of like, oh, cats are so cute, how, you know, like all that jam and all that whatever. Like, when I see a cat, I see a furry ball of death coming my way. When I see a cat, I get scared. I'm not actually afraid of cats. Like, that's, I'm not. Or maybe I'm just pretending because I want to look tough on stream, but whatever. I'm not afraid of cats. But if a cat comes near me or wants to come near me, I get nervous. I like, no, don't come near. I like go away. I like ask someone to kind of like push it away or something or like whatever. I cannot touch a cat. I cannot have cat hair close to me or like whatever. Same thing as my other allergic reaction. I get an anaphylactic shock. And I stop breathing. I get asthma attacks. I stop breathing, and I have to go to the hospital. So, my parents keep telling the story as, you know, like when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I pretty much had an exclusive membership to like privileged VIP access to the hospital as a kid because we spent so many days and nights in the ER because of my asthma attacks because of cats. Because I would go to like, you know, I don't know, like kids' birthday parties and all of that stuff, and I would be like, hey, you know, like there's a cat, but it's okay. Like the parents were always like, oh, we're gonna clean very, very well, and like there's not gonna be one hair left in the house, so you can come here and you're gonna be fine. And all of us were just like, yeah, sure, man, like it's gonna be fine, you know, you're gonna be cleaning, there's not gonna be any hair. And my parents had to come pick me up, you know, halfway through the birthday party because I couldn't breathe. So not a good experience with cat chat. Like when I see cat, I see death, I see stop breathing, I don't like it, I go the other direction, I try to avoid it. And if it comes towards me, I freeze, and I'm just like, I hope it's not coming here, and I'm like, go away, I'm like, go away, and I tell either one, like either my fiance or whoever would be with beside me to be like do something. I cannot have this cat come close to me. Anyway, so as you can see a pattern starting to develop, I am allergic to quite a bit of things. I am not allergic to nuts. My fiance is allergic to peanuts, like deathly allergic, like I am to fish and seafood. But I only have like an intolerance, you know, like my tongue is going to itch, my throat is gonna be like uneasy, my stomach is gonna be basically as hard as the stable. So I have an intolerance to some nuts, like cashews. Peanuts, I'm actually okay, but I'm not okay with cashews. I'm not okay with what's it called? Pistachios. So there's a lot of stuff that is like there's a lot of stuff that's cashew based, like sometimes like you have what's it called, like Caesar salad dressing, or pesto and stuff like that is cashew based. I cannot eat these. They make my stomach go like really hard and it hurts and stuff. So I'm also allergic to stuff like, you know, different kinds of like pollens and trees and like whatever. It's not like I don't get like asthma attacks or whatever from them, but I actually do get asthma attacks from dust. If you have too much dust in the house, I start having a hard time to breathe. So anyway, I do have a lot of allergic reaction and asthma attack to a bunch of different stuff, so kind of unlucky there. But one thing I did not mention earlier when I was talking about my allergies to like fish and seafood is two things. Kind of a funny story, I guess, or whatnot, but it's like, the first story is when I did the tests before going to Japan, the story I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, when I did the tests, I got the response that I'm actually not allergic to mollusks. So technically, I could eat octopus, I could eat clams, I could eat like squid, which is like octopus, like pretty much almost the same thing. Calamaris, I could eat calamaris. So I have the potential, the possibility, the strength to be able to eat this stuff, but I don't do it. Two reasons. First reason, like I said earlier, it's been pretty much like literally fisted in my head. Like I just take a hammer and just knock it on my head that if I eat anything that lives in the water, I die. So like suddenly out of the blue, after my, you know, like 23 years of living, suddenly some dude tells me like, oh, by the way, you can't eat this. Like you think that the 23 years of me thinking that I would literally die if I eat this, that's gonna like make me just suddenly want to eat that stuff? No way, no way. I was scared all my life to eat this kind of stuff, and I'm also scared now. So I'm not eating any of that stuff. Hello, baby. My fiance just popped into the chat. Hello, hello. I was telling everyone, I was sharing with everyone how I cannot eat fish or seafood, which is very ironic because right now I'm basically fishing my way through the stream. I'm fishing my way through the streams, and funny enough, I cannot eat fish whatsoever in real life. And I told a story earlier. I know you weren't there earlier, but I told a story that I was like, I don't think I can actually fish. I know that I can't, like, you know, like, I would not fish anyway. You know, veganism, as you know, I would not fish anyway for ethical reasons, but I don't even know if I can. Like, I don't even know if I can, like, take, like, a fish in my hand and actually, like, you know, like, just take it off the hook or something. Like, I don't think... Like, I know that some people, like, you know, you can't technically, like, fish for sport and just put the fish back in the water and not do anything to it. Although you literally just put a hook in his mouth. So, like, it's... Anyway. So, yeah, I guess I'm just, you know how video games sometimes allows you to escape into that fantasy world? Where for me, that fantasy world is to be able to fish. That is my fantasy world. Now, in this world, I am Fugeki, the dwarf priest that is wearing... Look at that. And, oh my god. Baby, look at that. Look at the look of my character. I bought all of this. I bought these clothes. This amazing pink... Look at that. A pink mage weave shirt. Isn't that the most amazingly beautiful thing? I have my fishing pole, and I just bought this amazing admiral's hat. So I guess I am some kind of retired dwarf admiral. Oh, I love mermaids. I love mermaids. They're like one of my fantastic mystical creatures. So I am this Fugeki dwarf priest, retired admiral that completely owns the purple hat and the pink shirt. That is able... Look at that. Look at how happy I look. Don't I look happy? I look the happiest dwarf on Azeroth. And why am I the happiest dwarf on Azeroth? Because on Azeroth I can fish. Look at that. Look at that fishing. I throw my little fishing bobber, and whenever it shakes, I click on it. That is fishing at its best. Listen to the music. Oh, this is the life. This is the life. What do you mean no? What are you saying no to? I don't look great? I don't look happy, maybe? I like this angle too. It just makes like the fish hook look so big. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I say thank you. It's not like I built the game. It's such cool graphic. It's not like I actually like built the game or anything. But oh man, I'm digging that music. I am digging that music while fishing. This is great. Yeah, fair enough. He does not look happy. Let's be honest. He does not look happy. Okay, so what we're trying to do, I'm just going to recap for the people that were there, you know, whatever, the people that just arrived, but also for my fiance who just joined the chat, welcome, is, so our goal today, we've reached, so see here, when we're here, and this is our little, like, traits. This is, like, the skills that we're trying to level up. So you see right now we have 75 out of 75 for fishing. Our goal to have maximum skill in one profession in this game, you need to reach 300. Alright, so I have 300 skill in ram riding. So I'm basically an expert ram rider, whatever that means. Now for fishing, we're only at 75. So we need to fish our way all the way to 300. But in order, and at the same time, we're going to do cooking. So what happens is whatever fish we fish, then after that we cook them and it increases our skill of cooking. So I don't think you can see. Yeah, right now you see we have 1 out of 75 in cooking. So what I found out today is in order, we can go all the way from 0 to 110 skills if we fish 30 of these fishes, 30 of raw longjaw mud snapper, and 30 raw brilliant small fish. So although I am done with fishing in this area, technically, because I have accumulated enough skills, I still need to have 30 of these fishes before I move on. And right now I have 44. So we still need 16 more. Yes, you saw my amazing PG brain doing incredible calculus in my head to be able to figure that out. We need 16 more, and then we'll be able to move on. And it's going to be a great timing because whenever I'm going to have this, I'm just going to cook them. When I'm going to cook them, we're going to have reached 75 level in fishing. We're going to have 75 level in cooking, and then it's going to be the end of the street. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at how idiotic they look. Sorry. I thought that was funny. So every time we click on this bob, on this fishing bobber, we have one fish. And there's a chance that it's either going to be this guy, the raw brilliant small fish. Hey, it's kind of like you. It's a brilliant small fish. A brilliant mermaid. Anyway. And it has a chance of having this raw longjaw mud snapper. Why does that sound disgusting? Like, when I read raw longjaw mud snapper, for some reason it feels like it smells bad. I don't know why, but this name makes me feel like if I would smell it, it would actually smell bad. Oh, and you've missed something earlier. For all of you who just arrived a little late to the stream, like my fiance right there. For all of you that arrived late to the stream, we managed to fish some of these earlier. We have some 12-pound mud snapper and 15-pound mud snapper. And what is this? Is actually something you can hold in your hand when you're fighting. So let me put it here so you can see. Yeah, because now my interface in the way. So you can see, you can actually hold a fish in your hand and just fucking slap that in the face of people when you fight. Eh? Isn't that... This is like the you know, WoW creators are sometimes so amazingly funny and creative, and this is just one of the ways to be able to do this. And one thing... So we managed to fish these earlier, 3 of these. Maybe they sell for something on the auction house. I don't know. Maybe I can make some money out of them. But one thing that I think was absolutely really funny and completely unrealistic. Like, if I would send a video, a bug report to World of Warcraft development team, I would tell them that, look at that. If I click on them, you can see, like, I can equip stuff in my hands, you know? Look at what I'm gonna do. When I equip the 12-pound, it looks like this. If I equip the 15-pound, it looks like this. What the hell is this? You're gonna tell me that a 15-pound fish is as big, the same size, as a 12-pound fish? What the hell is this? This is nonsense. I know this is a fantasy game, but there's goddamn limits. Like, really? Blizzard, really? You can't even make the 15-pound fish look bigger? Like, put some efforts into your game, Blizzard. God damn it. This music. This music. This is so peaceful. Perfect. Excellent. Well, like I said earlier. Okay, let's do it again. Man. We're listening to a kind of like blues song. Oh. Little bass playing. So we need to do our jazz radio station host. You know. Because we are listening to jazz music while fishing. And obviously, when we're listening to jazz music, you need to speak like a jazz radio host. Which in my head would absolutely sound like. And now playing is the sound, the song Chai Latte by Abstraction that just ended. For those of you who liked the song. What tea is this? I'm drinking green tea tonight. So the green tea I'm drinking is actually a really cool tea. It's like, so okay, I'm gonna do like a little tea 101 really real quick, okay? Because I can talk about that stuff for literally hours. So green tea have small leaves, okay? And in Japanese green tea have small leaves most of the time, except if you have bancha tea, but that's like a very specific thing or like whatever. But anyway, so what happens in tea leaves in general is it kind of seems logical, but at the same time I think it's weird. But anyway, it's that Japanese green tea leaves are cut very, very tiny. So whenever they extract it, they dry them, do all that stuff, and then there's a cutting in the process. They cut the leaves. And when they cut the leaves, they cut it very, very, very tiny. And what that means is it's like the taste of the leaf comes out right away. So, for example, so the way I've been taught about this, or the way it's been explained to me.
If not the globe, that eating a foot of bread was somehow good for you.
Alright, I just was laughing at the lyrics. So imagine like, let me try things that are differently. So let's say you have these two things, okay? Let's say you have these two things. So, and this is like, imagine like a loading bar. You know, like when you're like going online and you just download something and there's a loading bar, like that just fills up. So basically, this is the loading bar. It goes like this, okay? So what happens is this, if your tea leaf is this length, it loads out the taste. So the taste is being loaded out of the tea leaf. So you put the tea in the water, you put the leaf in the water, and then the taste goes out of it. Okay? If it's like this, it's the same principle. You drop the tea in the water, and the taste goes out of it like this. So you can see that the longer the leaf, the longer it takes for the taste to be taken out of the leaf. It takes longer for all of the taste to come out. So what happens is when you have very short leaves, the taste is coming out like right away. And because the taste is coming out right away, it makes it very easy to for the tea to become bitter, because it's very easy for the tea to become overbrewed, and then when it becomes overbrewed, it becomes bitter very quickly. So Japanese green tea are very easy to overbrew to make them taste bitter if you don't brew them at the right temperature and if you leave them for too long, because it doesn't take long for the taste to be completely taken out of the leaf, and then after that it just becomes bitter. Chinese green tea, on the other hand, most of the time have longer leaves, and because of that, it makes it harder to mess up. It's harder to make it to become bitter taste, because it just takes longer for to extract all of the taste of the leaf, because the leaf is longer. So it's kind of a trademark of both like regions. Chinese tea, so generally speaking, if you want to drink a very, like if you're not a fanatic like me and you don't care about like brewing your tea at the right temperature and for the right amount of time and all that stuff, you just don't want to complicate your life, but you want to drink green tea, go with Chinese tea. Because Chinese tea have longer leaves, and because they have longer leaves, generally speaking, they're harder to mess up. It's really hard to mess up a Chinese green tea. While a Japanese green tea, you have to be very careful, or your tea is going to become very bitter very fast. You need to check the temperature. You need to check the brewing time more, and like all that stuff. So anyway, all of that to say that right now the tea that I'm drinking. So all of that introduction to basically answer the question, like, you know, what tea are you drinking right now, Fugeki? So I am drinking a tea that is Korean. And no, it is not a trademark of all Korean tea. It is actually the first Korean green tea that I've ever drank. But what I like about it is the tea is actually a mix of Chinese and green tea, in the sense of when you look at the leaves, there are a lot of small, tiny tea leaves like Japanese green tea do. But there's also longer tea leaves that are more trademarks of like the Chinese teas, and they're mixed up in one another. So I think it's really cool because it gives like Chinese green tea. In my mind, they have both Chinese green tea and Japanese green tea taste very good, just depending on what suits your palate and what you're feeling like in the moment. But they do have distinctive taste. If you taste a Japanese green tea, it won't taste the same as a Chinese green tea. It's not just because of the cutting method, it's also because of, you know, temperature, humidity, and like all that stuff is what influences the taste of a tea leaf. So it's not just because of the way it's cut, it's also because of the geographical locations in which they're produced. But so this tea has you can feel it if you're knowledgeable, and if you know your tea, you can actually notice how it has both the Chinese typical taste and the Japanese typical taste in the same tea. And it's also, and because it's a mix of both of these, it's also like a little easier to to brew it. You brew it the same way you would brew a Chinese tea, and you don't really brew it the way you would brew a Japanese tea. So it's kind of also easier to do, but you also have to be careful. You just don't want to leave it for too long. You could do with Chinese tea. But anyway, so that's what I'm drinking tonight, and I am quite enjoying it. But I am getting low on my tea rations, and I need to order some. Thank you. Very cool tea facts. If any of you, you know, want to have more tea facts or tea stuff about, you know, like Japanese culture, history, philosophy, Chinese culture, history, philosophy, that's actually what I'm studying. You know, it's my expertise, it's my breadwinner, it's my all of that stuff. You know, it is what I do for a living. So if you have any question about anything of that stuff, you're always welcome to ask, and it will be my pleasure to be able to talk about that stuff. It's actually one of the goals of this channel, you know, it's to be able to kind of put together my my knowledge and interest and passion for East Asia in general, and for gaming, like all at once. So as we're gaming, as we're all enjoying these games and chatting with one another, then we can also, you know, talk about that stuff in a very kind of like chill environment and whatnot. Drinking Lipton green tea, it's better than yours. Oh, if you want to piss me off, then you're on the right track. Actually, I'm going to oh, we got another one. We're at 12. We only need 8 more. 8 more, and then we're gonna be cooking that stuff, and that's gonna be the end of the stream. In not too long, I'm going to be filming myself doing a little kind of like introduction to tea. Talk about a little bit of what I said earlier about, you know, differences between Chinese tea, Japanese tea, giving you instructions as to how you might want to brew it, different ways of brewing it, because there's many different methods that you can use to brew your tea. I rarely brew my tea like in cups like these. I like to use like a kind of like more traditional East Asian brewing method. That has its advantages. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about all of that stuff in a future video that I'm going to make on the channel. That is going to be just talking about kind of like basics of tea and, you know, differences between, you know, like stuff like black tea, white tea, green tea, yellow tea, because yes, these are all different kind of tea. I'm going to bring in maybe herbal tea to the question too. And spoiler alert, herbal tea is not tea. If you want to know more, come and watch my YouTube channel. Ugeki22. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video on all of that stuff, and probably in the next week or so it should be up and running. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel if you want to have some information about like tea. It's not too complicated information, but it's information that most people don't know. So if you want to just, you know, want to be sitting at that table, have a conversation with people, and you want to like brag about some incredible knowledge that you have, you can talk about how amazing fishing is World of Warcraft, how absolutely epic and exciting, absolutely mind-blowingly exciting fishing is in this game. As we can see here, it's just so much drama and excitement. It's absolutely incredible. You know, look at that. Is it gonna bob? Is it not gonna bob? Is it gonna bob? Is it not gonna bob? Is it gonna bob? Is it not gonna bob? Is it gonna? Oh, I feel it. It's ooh. Is it gonna? Oh, got it. Got it. Whew. The drama is insane. So, if you want to brag about your how you know how to fish in World of Warcraft, or you want to brag to your friends and family and stuff about all this amazing knowledge you're gonna have about tea, make sure you check that out. We're almost done. We have four left. 4 of these stinky, gross, raw longjaw mud snapper, and then we'll be ready to cook them. We already have the recipe here. We have the recipe to be able to cook them. Oh, and by the way, chat, something happened. I know it was very subtle. Oh, it happened again. It happened again. Look at this. Look at this. It happened again. I cannot believe this. This is if this is not prime quality streaming of mind-blowingly exciting content, I don't know what this is. Look at that. We got a 10-pound mud snapper that we can equip to fight. So you know how earlier I did the test as to whether the 12-pound and the 15-pound are the same dimensions? Now is the time to try it with the 10-pound. Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Are we ready to see if the 10-pound fish is the same size as the 15-pound? Let's see it right now. And it is. It absolutely is. Oh my god. Look at it. Okay, let's do it. 15 pounds. See the size? 10 pound. How in the world does a 10-pound have the same size of a 15-pound fish? I don't understand. I know it's a 15-year-old game. Come on, Blizzard. Come on. Put in some effort. Even my fiance is asking you to put some efforts into your game. Hello, Jan. How's your day going? Jan didn't seem to be impressed by our fishing clothes. He did not stop to look at our admiral hat and our pink shirt. This is disappointing. I think people have just lost their sense of fashion. I don't understand. Okay, we are 4 fishes away. 4 fishes away from being able to stop this nonsense. This fishing spree. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's look at this. We have 100 raw brilliant small fish. Okay, actually 101 raw brilliant small fish. Now 102, and we have 66. 56 incredible mental math here. It's just my brain is so I have 5 head at mathematics. It's mind-blowing. Yes, hashtag come on Blizzard. There you go. We need to make this. We should make this an actual hashtag. We should make this hashtag come on Blizzard be an actual thing. And whenever we find something in game, we just post it on Twitter. Hashtag come on Blizzard. Baby, this is an incredible idea. You may have actually started a trend without even realizing it. That's how ingenious you are. This is incredible. You're just natural at this. So, okay. So we're almost there. We almost have our 60 fish and have 100 of these. So let me ask you, again, I know it's a fantasy game. It's a pretty big pond though. It's a pretty big lake. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do it that way. For the last few, we're going to fish with this view here. It's going to be our last view for the next few fishes. Okay. How the hell are there still fishes in that pond, in that little lake here, after I literally fished like 160 fishes? How can there still be fishes in that small lake after I fished 160 fishes? It should be dry right now. There should not be fish in here anymore. This is absolutely incredible. I kind of like how this bird is just chilling, flying around. There's little fireflies in the bushes, but nice little bird. It's just like, you know, going around, doing its thing. Woo! Look at that. Isn't that cool? So peaceful. It fits with the music too. Maybe I should shut up and just, you know, like let us enjoy the view for a bit. Okay, I'm gonna do that, folks. For the next, until we get our last raw long jaw mud snapper, the stinky kind, of course. But before we get this, I'm going to stop talking, and we're just gonna enjoy the view. I'm even gonna mute myself. We got it, chat. We got it. The silence worked. The silent treatment worked. We're just enjoying the view, muting myself, enjoying the music. By the way, this song is incredible. It's called City in the Sands by James Flamestar. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna take our little dwarf ass. It is actually. We are going to take our amazing looking retired dwarf admiral, and we're gonna be cooking some fish. Go to that inn right here, Lions Prize Inn, where a lot of action happening here as per usual. And we're going to go here, this amazing fireplace. The plural of fish, I would say fishes. Yay, we got the last one. All right, so I'm gonna learn this recipe. And we're gonna get cooking. We're gonna get cooking. Look at all this incredible cooking skills. Wouldn't it be amazing? Like, look at that. Am I allowed to? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna be nice. Wouldn't it be amazing if that's how cooking worked? You literally just go like for like 5 seconds and then you have a meal. Like, poof, you have a meal. Wouldn't that be amazing? No fishes. Yes, I know. I know it's fish. I know we're vegan. We don't do that stuff. But I'm not saying about cooking fishes specifically, baby. I'm talking about, you know, cooking that, you know, just the food in general. Hey, what is that gnome doing in my pants? Look at it. Look at him. It's literally in me. Look at that. How rude is this? He's literally it's in my ribcage. Go away. Go away. This is my spot. And after that, we will so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook these folks all the way to level 75, I think. It's probably gonna get us there. And then whatever we have of these, you know, I'm gonna do it out. Whatever we have of these here, the raw longjaw mud snapper that we were waiting to get 60 of them. These are only gonna come up, I think, later, probably. Like when we're gonna level from 75 to 110, then this is when these are gonna come in handy. But I think that for today, we are going to stop at 75. And these folks by themselves, or Rob and Falschmitz, should be enough to bring us to 75 by themselves, because we actually have so much. It's absolutely incredible. And I think there might be a chance, that these actually sell for a lot on the auction house, because I'm assuming a lot of people will want to just, instead of taking the time to fish them like I do on stream, because it's absolutely incredible, innovative, mind-blowing stream content, instead of doing it like this and take the time, some people will probably just want to buy them and then cook them, you know? So for the lazy asses out there, I think they'll be interested in purchasing this. And if it's the case, then it means they're gonna be worth quite the money. Quite the money. Because at this point in the game, like, a lot of people just want to like get ready for TBC, so they just like all these professions, and they purchase all this stuff because they don't want to take the time to actually, you know, do the things themselves. They just want to buy the ingredients and just do whatever they need. Oh. I'm still gonna cook all of them. Listen, we have 50 of these fishes left. If these 50 fishes don't give me at least 2 points, I think I'm gonna snap. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Have a little view of the fireplace. You're interested in purchasing? You want to purchase these fishes so you can put them back into the water and save them? As a good mermaid you are. I mean, I'm sorry to say, I know it is very counter-vegan for me to say that, but when I'm gonna be done cooking these fishes, there's a lot of chance that there might be none fish left. sell. But it doesn't seem that way because we're almost at 75. So there might be a few fishes saved for you to purchase and put back into the pond. There we go. 75. We did it. We absolutely did it. And we have 36 left to put on sale, if possible. Okay, so let me just verify if I need to do something here. So we have 60 of each. We purchased all of this.
Hey there.
I'm going to purchase
Safe travels.
higher skills of cooking. And so now, see, I just purchased cooking skills. So that way, next stream, which is going to be tomorrow, we're going to do from 75 to 150 in cooking and 75 to 150 in fishing as well. So we're definitely on the way there. I'm just going to go see if I can upgrade my fishing skills to 150 as well. Get us ready and all set for tomorrow.
What can I do?
Can you train me? Yes, journeyman fishing. There we go. Yay, I mean, no. Alright, so we're going to be going back to Stormwind City. So of all of my 3 weeks playing this game on this character has never looked as amazing as it does right now. Like, this is pure gold. I love this. Look at that. Look at that on my RAM. This is great. And yes, I know I wasted a lot of money purchasing that hat, but I needed it. I just did. I needed that hat. We are entering Stormwind City. Welcome to Stormwind City. For people that have never seen it before. It's a head of a dragon right here, for those who wonder what it is. Alright, so we are entering the trade district. There must be a lot of people still online. There are some people still online, gathering here, just chit-chatting. And I'm going to be putting the stuff on the auction house, but I will be doing this on another day. For now, folks, this is going to be the end of the stream for today. So, thank you a lot for tuning in, and thank you for Power of Warlocks for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Power of Warlocks, if ever you create a character on my server, you're more than welcome, to hit me up. Like, register Fugeki in your friend list. If you need any help with anything, send me a message, and I'll try to do my best to help you out. If you want to just group up, for some content, you're more than welcome to let me know as well. Thank you for everyone who participated in the chat. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the fishing stream. I'm trying to, get to 300 as fast as possible. And as I said earlier, for those who weren't there, the footage of this stream, the bundle up of the stream on the process of getting to 300 fishing is going to be turning into a guide for fishing that I'm going to be uploading on YouTube. So if you missed some part of what happened today and some of my explanation, you'll be able to see in the guide. This should be there, in the end of maybe in 2 weeks or so. But for everybody else, thank you very much for tuning in. Again, my stream schedule is 10:30, like from Sunday to Thursday, from 10:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. EST. And you can find me on YouTube at Fugeki22. You can also find me here, obviously, on Twitch and Fugeki22. And if ever you want to learn more about myself on YouTube, you can just go on my channel and you'll see my introductory video right there. But if you're on Twitch, you can type !info in the chat, and it will give you a link to my YouTube video where I will explain about myself, about the channel, and about all of that stuff. So if you want to just learn more about me, about what you're going to be finding on my different channels and what I'm trying to do here, then this is the way to go. So again, thank you everyone. Again, thank you Power of Warlocks for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow night. Thank you and bye-bye.